Hello. This is Annette with Rip the Wear by Nettie, where we rip away old clothes and turn them into something runway ready. I'm just so excited because so many great things have been happening, and I feel like I've just been so busy with other things that I haven't been able to share. First off, I want to thank everyone for your support. I've been at this for a while, and I was told by a lady, and I am so disappointed because I can't remember her name, but I'm hoping that she's browsing through YouTube and she runs across me one of the times when I mention her, that she told me you have to be motivated, you have to be consistent, devoted, and all of that in order to start and be successful with a YouTube channel. Well, I started it about 3 years ago. Then I got sick. I was in the hospital for 10 months, then I was in a nursing home for 2, so basically I was in a medical facility for a whole year. Those of you who know me, who follow my channel, you know that I have systemic lupus, and there are times when I'm just too sick to do anything. But in the times that I'm free, one of my passions is sewing. I dropped it for years, and one time I was in a hospital, and I was like, Lord, I want to do something else because my other passion was desktop publishing. And again, those who know me, you've seen my work. Those who live in the building, you've seen my work. Those who have required or asked me to create or do something for you, you've seen my work. But I'm sure some people who don't know me, but just browse my channel every now and then. And I don't know if you can see this, but this is like some of my work. I do flyers, I do anything that goes on paper. It's just something I like to do. But with social media, a lot of times you can go on Facebook or Snapchat or whatever, and you can invite people. You can, have an event and do a little date, time, place, and you're done. So it's not as in demand as it was when I first started. I got my first computer, and I used to go and pick up flyers that was, no offense, badly done. I would revamp them, sort of like Rip the Wear, and I would take it back to them, and that's how I became known. First I was in Augusta, Georgia, and then I moved back home, and that's how I became known in Akron, Ohio, and in Augusta, Georgia. Well, like I said, social media has kind of made it easier for non-desktop publishing folk to create things that they need, invite, and do all that. It makes it so much easier, which I'm glad for. But it leaves people who want to be creative sometimes left with, what do I do now? So again, I used to sew, don't profess to be a professional, but I love what I do, and apparently I do alterations, and like I said, I rip the wear, which is ripping away old clothes. I love the thrift stores and just making them into something new and unique. I get inspiration from Pinterest. I love Angelina on Blueprintdiy. She kind of was one of my motivations. And you can just recreate things. Like I was just, wish I could have said I was there Fashion Week, and oh my God, I got so many inspirations from Fashion Week. I will show you guys some of them on my next video. But the good news, so I was getting my hair done, and I'm sure she mentioned it before, but sometimes people mention things, you're like, oh, that would be, interesting to try, and it kind of goes in your senior moment where you don't think of it again. Well, this time we have more time to talk, and I was getting my hair done. Auntie, I'm hoping I'm still doing it justice. My color is fantastic. If you know me, Annette Kolbs. Annette, Kolbs, Facebook. I posted a picture of the color because I don't think this is doing it justice, but I love what she's done to my hair. Anywho, she was mentioning that she's taking a class at the Urban League because she's a stylist, beautician, and she's moving into a new place, and she's going to create a web page. And while I am good on desktop publishing, I can get my way around on the computer. I've also been in that dilemma because with my camera and my computer, it has YouTube-ish where you can do videos and short movies, and it has its own format, publishing, whatever, that you could do your own videos. But I want my videos, just like my work and all the things that I've ever done, to be fantastic. And the class that she's taking is at our local Urban League, the Akron Urban League, and they will giving you, they call them modules and classes, on how to increase or get the traffic to flow through your YouTube webpage. How to make it fantastic, how to make it exciting, so that people will want to come and visit your channel. And while, like I said, I thank you guys for the support. I want to increase my flow. I want more people to check out my page. I want them to be interested. I want it to pop. I want it to be fantastic, like God has made me to be. And so I am so excited. And the best thing about it, GoDaddy and some of the other venues that will help you develop your YouTube page, the great ones, there's a fee. You know, with everything. To make you great, you got to pay someone else to make you great. And with GoDaddy, there's a subscription fee that you have to pay. I'm sorry, you guys, but a mosquito got a hold of me last night, and it had a good time eating on me, okay? So, with systemic lupus, like I said, it affects your vital organs. Every little thing enhances times 10. I get a mosquito bite, it turns into a big area on my skin where it breaks out, and it's but you know what, I'm keeping it going. Just a hurdle that I jump over. So with all of those venues, GoDaddy, there's so many more out there, I can't think of them right now, but there's a fee. You know, you pay a subscription every month. Well, the great thing about going to the Urban League to take this class, well, there's a couple great things about it. The first thing about it is it's free. It's for the community. It's trying to encourage entrepreneurs, people who are starting small businesses, anyone who is trying to make themselves better and great. And it is encouraging all ethnicities. I cannot say that. Black, white, orange, green, whatever. And it's a great thing for our community, and so it's free. So I'm getting ready to start the class. You know, after talking to her, I'm like, okay, I'm going to call them when I get home. But for some reason, it just wouldn't sit with me to go home and call. It was like, go there. It's not like it's in Cleveland or Johnstown or Barberton. Actually, it's just around the corner from where I live. So I went there. And you guys, this is how you know God is at work in your life. When I got there, the secretary said the lady was in a meeting, and if I could wait 10 minutes, she would personally come up and talk to me. So what do you think I did? Of course I had 10 minutes. If it's something that's going to make my life better, it's going to make me great, I waited. Sometimes we want everything like microwave. We want it snap. No. If you want to be great, sometimes you got to put in the work. Sometimes it's inconvenient, whatever. But I decided to wait those 10 minutes. She came up and she spoke with me. Carol Matthews, I thank you. She was the nicest person. She was like, I just had a meeting about this. She hasn't even put up the schedule yet. So myself and my girlfriend, hey Rosemary, we were the first 2 people to sign up for the class. She had just finished having her meeting. She hadn't posted it yet. And she said when she posted, the classes fill up really quick. So when we left, she was still in the middle of getting everything together. She's like, I'm going to post it in an hour. I'll send you an email. Make sure you get online, sign up, because the classes are going to fill up quick. Hour later, went home. An hour later, I checked my email. It was there. Boom, bam. I signed up. My girlfriend and I were the first 2 to sign up. I haven't checked it today to see the availability, but that shows how God works. Because had I went home and said I'm going to call because of my job on the live-in, I am for certain someone would have needed me, something would have happened, then something else, and I probably would have thought about it a couple hours later, but it may have been too late. So I'm going to start the class on the 24th. Oh, I didn't tell you the great part. So if you go to this class, and there's 3 modules that you must complete. The first one you can do at the Urban League. You can do all of them at the Urban League if you choose, but I have a computer and all that at home, so you have to do the first one at the Urban League. The second you can do at home, and you must complete 3 modules. And if you complete those 3 modules, it's no passing, it's no, any of that. You just have to complete the 3 modules. Guess what? You get GoDaddy free of charge for 2 years. That is awesome. So I am so grateful thank God for his faithfulness. I thank him for his grace. I thank him for his motivation, because like I said, when I was in the hospital, I asked God, what else can I do? Because I like to stay busy, to make yourself better, reach for the stars. I know he spoke to my spirit and said, what about your sewing? While in the hospital, I ordered my sewing machine. When I got home, my neighbor had held it for me, and I got it home, and I immediately started. I think I first started like doing alterations. People put it out there, and I probably would have done the same thing. I'm sure most people, they would give me one item to do an alteration on, and I would have done the same thing to make sure I knew what I was doing. And then the next time they came, it was a bag. Or if it was, something on hangers, it was multiple items. And that's how Rip the Wear by Nettie was invented. So I'm just so excited about the classes. I'm excited about being able to make my videos pop. For 2 years I get to do this, and it's free of charge. I probably could have, because I did look into GoDaddy, but it just seemed, like I said, although I know how to move around on the computer, I'm good at desktop publishing, I want to be able to work this program like a pro. And I had been thinking of ways that I could get the education that I needed for GoDaddy, but again, I didn't want to try it and then not really know how to work it, and then I'm paying for it also. I want to get my multiple use out of whatever I'm paying for. So this way, free of charge for 2 years, I get to be great, and then of course I'll pay for it after that. But I just thank God for his faithfulness.